Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin if you happen to be new. Today I've got just a different style of video for you guys. I put on my community tab on YouTube asking if you guys would be interested in a thrift haul, thrift shop with me, and then toward the end show you what I actually bought that day and where I styled it in my home. And the votes were like yes, yes, yes. So I know that thrift shopping right now is very popular. I do love combining new stuff with old stuff. So I went to my local thrift store here in my hometown. It's just one out of several, and looked around on 2 different times on my lunch hours and got a couple of things. So I'm going to start off by showing you my shopping trip, and then we'll end with the few pieces that I brought home with me and then how I styled them in my home. So it should be a fun video. So let's get going, guys. I'm starting today here at the Amazing Grace Antique Shop. This happens to be right across from my office, so it was the perfect spot to come over on my lunch hour and do some shopping. I gave myself a $60 budget. I know that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but at a secondhand shop, it should be enough to get a few unique pieces. My favorite pieces to style with are pictures, white dishes, books with great covers on them, small pictures to put up, anything with a floral design, baskets, and any type of tray. So these are the items I'll be on the lookout for today. However, you'll see that I found a lot of other unique items also. And right off the bat, I spot this gorgeous wicker tray. It's a dark brown, almost a black color. And then I spot these glass jars with a cork lid. I love the coastal vibe that they put off, and these definitely said coastal vibe to me. I thought they would look great on a bookshelf or my open shelving, and then I looked at the tag and noticed that they were empty Patron bottles. Oh my goodness, that really made me giggle. Then I came across this gorgeous picture. The sage green is definitely the color that I'm going for this spring in my kitchen. I love that it was short and squatty, but it was pretty pricey at $22. Make sure you stay to the end of this video to see if I bring this beauty home with me. And friends, how gorgeous are these Hardy Boy books from the 1930s and 50s. They've got one, The Black Stallion, there's one, Treasure Island. So pretty styled on a bookcase. And look at this gorgeous copper teapot. He is so big, and I just love the black handle on it. It is just so unique, would look great in any kitchen. And with a wonderful price of $17, he may come home with me. And this Let's Stay Home sign definitely caught my eye sitting here on the floor. It's black and white, it's tin, and I love the cup of coffee on it. It'd be really cute on top of my kitchen cabinets. I'm afraid it's too tall though. So I was shopping, I was really needing to measure the height on the top of my cabinets, but I really loved this sign. Super cute. However, I did think $16 was maybe a little bit too much. It's funny that when you're on a budget, everything seems really pricey to you. I had to show y'all these black tin homes. I think they're so cute. But I mainly wanted to show them to you because I know my friend Michelle, her channel is called Mom to Moms. She loves these type of houses, and I really thought of her when I saw those. But I think these houses would look so good on my kitchen hutch, and the price was really good. You get both of them for $22. Personally cannot ever have enough measuring cups, and these are adorable. I plan to do a summer Pioneer Woman coffee bar. I'm really excited to bring that video to you guys. And it says these are Pioneer Woman. I don't think I've seen these before, but they are absolutely beautiful. It even says that they're microwavable, so that's really neat. You can melt your butter in them. So what do you guys think? You think these should come home with me?
This next picture, friends, so reminds me of my granny's house and what she would have in her house above her kitchen table. It's gorgeous, so nostalgic, and I love the green pears it has on it. These cutting boards have such character to them. I love the design of each of them. I would like to take both of them home because I think they'd be really cute, layered and styled on top of my kitchen cabinets. Oh my goodness, friends, look at this gorgeous piece with the lavender florals in it. I mainly filmed this because I wanted my friend Rebecca. Her YouTube channel is Farmhouse on Meadow Hill. Rebecca, if you're watching, I believe this would look absolutely gorgeous in your home. What do you think? Saw so many gorgeous scales today that I've almost convinced myself that I may need one to go on my kitchen hutch in the dining room. And man, I thought the first copper teapot blew my mind. This one really blew my mind. It's absolutely massive. We're just going to name him Big Daddy because he is a massive copper teapot and would look gorgeous sitting on someone's stove. Now, let me say, before I even saw the price on this basket, I was like, this basket is coming home with me. It is so unique. I love the wooden handles. I love the shape of it. It's definitely going to go on my fireplace, so I probably would have went over budget no matter how much this cost. And then I see the price tag that says NSF. Took me a second, but I realized that it's not for sale. So I was a lot agitated that this is not for sale, but this basket was so unique and so pretty, but it does not come home with me, guys. I adore these two little pictures. They are so cute and so unique, and I think you can pretty much style these in any little area of your home. I loved everything about this little area. This Home Sweet Home sign, these adorable homemade carrots. I think this little setup was a perfect little Easter set. And those little white books, they could be styled pretty much on a coffee table, on a nightstand. They are so cute. Okay, this may have been my most favorite item that I saw in the whole store. This beautiful color watering can with these floral arrangements were just stunning. I thought these could be great on my dining room table, on my coffee table. To me, it was a little pricey though, but man, this is absolutely my most favorite item I found in the store. I just had to include this little Easter section that was all 40% off, because if you saw my Easter Spring Decorate With Me video, you know that I love me a bunny, and this bunny holding carrots is simply precious. I could probably see this little birdhouse and this rabbit in any area of my home during spring and summertime.
Okay, now that the shopping is done with, let me show you the few things I brought home. I'm gonna first start with this gorgeous picture. When I saw this, it so reminded me of my Granny Warner. Growing up, she had a picture similar to this above her kitchen table. And then this picture is just so nostalgic to me. Plus, I just love the sage green of the pears. I think it's gonna fit really well in a vignette, possibly on top of the refrigerator. Okay, now let's move on to the second thing I brought home. I'm not sure I showed a clip of this on my filming. I may have at the very beginning, but I did not do a close-up of this basket. But I just love this black metal with this wood handle. I guess you would call this an egg basket. Some wooden eggs would be really cute in this, or one of my ivy plants would look really good in this also. So I was tickled to find this sweet little basket. And then last but not least, this was one of the very first things that I saw when I walked into the antique shop. It has some type of lacquer or something on it because it's very stiff. So I just love the dark brown, almost black color in it. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm going to use this on top of my refrigerator and create a little vignette up there with some of my plants and what I picked up today. So let's go in the kitchen and see what we can come up with on top of the refrigerator. Alright, so here's what the top of my refrigerator looks like this morning. So I'm going to take everything off, get it wiped down, and then see what we can create on top of the refrigerator with my new stuff and with some of my real plants. Okay guys, I'm up on a chair to kind of, because I'm so short, I'm up on a chair. So we're going to keep it pretty simple up here. Next week, I'm going to show you a video of me decorating the tops of my kitchen cabinets. So I'm going to kind of create this very neutral vignette here to kind of go along with anything that I put above the kitchen cabinets. Okay, so let's start with our tray. We're just going to place that in the middle, kind of up toward the front of the refrigerator so you can see what's inside of it a little better. Then I have this gorgeous sage and black handheld that I picked up a few weeks back and haven't used it yet. So I thought it might be pretty to kind of layer it here. Let's get it back some. Kind of layer it here on the basket to give it a little bit more color and texture there. And then I picked up, and then I have a little wooden stand to put my picture in. So let's see. We'll start by maybe placing this in the center. But since I'm going to put a plant over there, I might want to pull it over here to the left. Okay, there. It's not as, I wanted it to sit up a little taller, but it may work there. Okay, and to add a little bit more color up here, I'm going to leave my Pioneer Woman plant here. The nickname to this plant is a mother-in-law's tongue, but it grows really well and it's really easy to take care of. So we're going to leave this here to the right, so that will fill up that part. And let's add something right here. So all I've done is taken one of my little plants and put it inside the basket. I thought about doing some wooden eggs, but all my eggs were colored. They weren't just some simple brown ones, which I believe some simple brown ones would be perfect in here, but I didn't have all brown. So I'm just going to continue to use one of my little plants up here. Okay, there. Very sweet and simple, but I think it looks really good here on top of the refrigerator.
Okay, friends, that's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comment section if you like this style of video where I go to a thrift store, do some shopping, and then show you how I style it inside my house. So let me know in the comments if you liked it or didn't like it. Okay, friends, I appreciate you so much spending some time with me. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!